Hello everybody, good morning and welcome to my E3 predictions / wants 2016 video. So today we're going to be talking about the Nintendos. So I'm a pretty big fan of Nintendo. Nintendo has a very special place in my heart because it was literally the first gaming console that I ever got. It has a lot of memories for me receiving my first Nintendo from my dad. And then getting home and playing Super Mario on my TV at home. It was probably one of the greatest moments of my childhood, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Anyway, so what I know Nintendo has said that pretty much their main focus is going to be the new Zelda game. But I'm really hoping and wishing that Nintendo will talk about their new system, the Nintendo NX. There's been tons and tons of rumors about it. We've seen like badly photoshopped controllers of people who say this is the controller, this is what it looks like. I know dev kits have went out, I guess. The release date is March of 2017. Nintendo's talking about it very little, and that's kind of what's disturbing a little bit. I know, like, Nintendo's president recently said in an interview, it's not going to be a successor to the Wii U, but it is going to be a new way to play games. And I, for the love of God, Nintendo, we really don't want a new way to play games. You've been trying to give us a new way to play games since the Wii, and we thought it was going to be really cool, but then we found out it was just kind of gimmicky, and third-party people didn't support you. So maybe stop trying to be so different. I think if they can do the Nintendo NX in the right way, I think it'll be a really cool thing. I think Nintendo fanboys will like it. We'll probably buy it anyway. I may or may not buy it. There'll have to be some really good games coming out on it. Please Nintendo, please just show us something of the new Nintendo NX. I really hope they, like, when they actually give it an official name, I really hope they just call it the new Nintendo. I think would be a really great throwback, and millennials or whatever we are in their 30s or so would probably love that, and that would be a draw to it, just the name alone. But you're gonna have some really good AAA Nintendo titles coming from it. Which brings us to the new Zelda game. So, honestly, for me, I hope they make the new Zelda available, like an NX version at least. If anything, they should, like, if they really want their new system to sell, they would almost make it an exclusive to the NX. But hopefully they don't do that, because that would piss a lot of people off. Because they've been promising the new Zelda for the Wii U. Like, it was supposed to come out this year, and it's not coming out this year, and people are pissed. It's not going to come out until next year, which people are definitely frustrated with, and understandably so. So let's I'm going to switch some gears here. I'm going to actually go to, I'm trying to scroll on my screen. So their whole E3 website, Step into a World of Adventure, Nintendo at E3 14 through the 16. I guess they're making their booth at Nintendo full on. You walk into the Zelda world, which that sounds really cool. Too bad I won't be there. I guess we're gonna learn a lot about the new Zelda, so that's really exciting. The biggest thing I think there's been a lot of but speculation on whether Link is a boy or a girl this time around. I'm super excited to find out which. I think it would be really cool to have Link be a girl. He does look very feminine in this photograph here. Definitely like a woman with determination, but still possibly a woman. And he's got longer hair this time, so he's got like the ponytail and stuff going on, which still doesn't mean he's a girl or she's a girl. Could mean anything. I think it would be really cool to do, though, because it would be a 180 turnaround from traditional Zelda games where Link is a boy and he's rescuing the damsel in distress, Princess Zelda. They could do a complete 180 and have Zelda be a boy, which would be really weird. Have the girl rescuing the boy, I think, would be cool. Or just a girl rescuing another girl. Who knows? Either one could be cool. I think the other cool thing we're going to learn about, let me scroll back up so we can have it play again, is that tech right there. Like, what? Look at that bow. That's definitely not Hyrule tech. So hopefully we'll find out more about what that tech is, what that giant robot was that was chasing Link in the trailer at last year's E3. There's just a lot of unanswered questions, so we're all really super excited to see what the answers to those questions are. And as you can see here, Nintendo, so they're doing a whole all-day live stream. So I know they can't just talk about Zelda like all freaking day, but that is going to be their main focus this year. But I'm hoping we're going to see some other stuff from them too. Let me switch back gears. There we go. So besides Zelda, I really hope we're going to. I feel that we're going to see some new Smash Brothers characters. I feel like they're gonna reveal 4 characters. I don't know why or where I'm getting that number from, but that's what I feel like. And I believe they haven't released the character that people had voted on from that website they did a while ago. So pretty sure it wasn't Bayonetta. I think that was just one they decided to put in because they thought she was cool. But the one people had the chance to vote on, where you had to go in and say, hey, this is the character I want to see in Smash Brothers game that's not Nintendo, blah blah blah. So I think we're going to see 4 new characters, and I think one of them is going to be that character. Hopefully we'll see some really cool characters. I don't know. And other things I hope we see, I really hope we see a really good game lineup for the NX. They don't at least talk about the system. Hopefully they talk about some games. I would really like to see like a new Super Mario Galaxy would be really cool. A sequel to maybe Yoshi's Woolly World even would be really cool. I'm sure we're going to see a ton, like several Nintendo DS titles. They always put out a ton of those every year. Those games are kind of like a dime a dozen in a lot of ways. But I really hope we see some AAA titles that are going to make me want to buy a Nintendo NX when it comes out next March. And that's going to be the biggest thing. Nintendo's got to drive momentum for that. Like if they don't at E3, like there's no reason why they shouldn't be talking about the NX at E3, or at least talking about the games and trying to drive excitement for that new system. Because if they, I don't know, if they don't, they're just going to release some Nintendo Direct at some random time of the year when nobody's really watching. The eyes of the gaming world are on E3 every year, and like it just needs to happen. God, what else did I talk about before I had to redo this video? Okay, so I think that's going to do it for my E3 predictions video. We're going to recap. We're going to talk about the NX, I hope. They're definitely going to talk about Zelda. My hand's not on the screen. I'm counting numbers here off the top of my head. I think we're going to see some new Smash Brothers characters. Like, I think that's just a given. I think they're going to, I feel like 4, but I think they're going to release talk about at least 1. To see some new DS titles, possibly some new Wii U titles. I don't think we're going to see a price drop. Maybe a price drop on the Nintendo 3DS, but very, very doubtful. As I know they just dropped the 2DS to like $80, which is actually a pretty sweet console for $80. I doubt we're going to see. We might see a drop in the Wii U since they may or may not be ending support for that next year. Hopefully they'll talk about that a little bit too. But hopefully some new Nintendo NX titles is what we're going to see. So information's on your screen there from Nintendo's E3 website, Nintendo Treehouse Live at E3. Starts at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Tuesday, June 14th. And they're going to kick it off with brand new behind-the-scenes gameplay of the new Zelda game. So they're going to kick it off strong, so I'm super excited for that. And then directly after that, be sure to tune into my channel relatively soon after, because I'll be doing a recap video talking about what I saw, what I liked, what I hated, and if I want to punch Nintendo in the face or not. So until the next video, be kind to each other, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.